Hey there, booze fans. We are back. And this time we've got rum. But not just any rum, a rum from one of my favorite distilleries, Foursquare, out of Barbados. The legendary mind of Richard Seal, the maker of not only Foursquare, but the delicious Real McCoy. And each year he puts out a new version of the excellent cask series. This one's called Nobiliary, which means noble. This was aged for 14 years in various bourbon casks and is a combination of pot still and column still rums. So you sort of get the best of both worlds. It is cask strength, weighing at 62% ABV. This guy has helped put rum on the map as a serious spirit. Rum is a serious spirit. Everybody is chasing bourbon all the time, when there are so many wonderful and amazing rums. So let's check this one out because I am excited. I was at work and I had this right by my computer, hammering out the booze letter, but really just counting down the hours till I could get home and play with my brand new toy. So here we have the Glencairn glass again. Lovely color on this. 14 years. Spent 14 years. Barbados is very warm, so you're talking about a lot of contractions in the barrel, out of the barrel. Of course, it's not new oak, it's used bourbon barrels, so not as much color to contribute, but lots of time spent in. And again, because of the additional heat, you get more rapid contractions. So let's take a sniff. Wow. So when I was reading the review today from the Fat Rum Pirate, which is a great website with trusted reviews, he was very excited about the nose on this. And now I see it. Even though you're getting some of that heat from the alcohol in there, you're still getting just like tropical fruit, raisins, like a candied walnut. Oh, there is just so much going on. I can't wait to take a sip. So I'm not going to. Wow. You can taste the bourbon cask. You can taste some fruit. There's that raisin on the back. Some baking spices. This is far too approachable at 62% ABV. I mean, like, where is the heat? It was like a little bit of heat when it first hit, but overall, this is just yum. And we're still developing. Oh, man. People just don't know, right? So I'm sitting there, and there's like 30 people huddled around the table hoping some Buffalo Trace products come out because it's Thursday, even though they only come every 6 to 8 Thursdays. These people come every single Thursday. And there's another gentleman that's there for this, right? And we're sitting there talking, and he looks at this crowd, and he's like, what are they doing? I said, they're doing the wrong thing. You're winning. And so am I. And if you stop by and grab one, so are you. Now, unfortunately, due to popularity or whatever, or the fact that Richard Seal realizes he can get big bucks for this, the price of these releases have been going up and up and up. So now we're all the way up to $110, which always begs the question, when you get that high, is it worth it? What if I bought 3 $40 rums? Well, as much as I love the Eldorado 12, and I do, as much as I love the Chairman's Reserve Forgotten Cast, and I do, those rums, while tasty, would not still be going right now the way this one is. Let's take one more sip. Neat. Man, it's like toasty and roasty and spicy and fruity, and there's some sweetness. It is a symphony in my mouth. Now we're going to add a little water. So, I've been doing the Dr. Bill Lumsden technique, but for a long time before that, I used to do this, where we just put water in the cap, because you don't always have a faucet around, and put that in there. Now we're going to go back to the nose. Whoa. Now all that heat is gone. Oh man, that is inviting. All right, let's see what it does to the palate. I'm getting more baking spices, even some bacon fat. The fruit's a little down. It's become even easier to drink, but I have to say that I think I preferred it at cast strength. Even at 62%, I feel like I'm missing, there's the raisin now, but I feel like I'm missing that tornado of flavor that was happening at full strength. And that's why we do this, because it's not an exact science. Now, my instinct tells me that, oh man, it's still going. Oh, that's just great. That's great. My instinct tells me that water would have opened it up even further, and in some ways it does, but at the same time, the overall structure of the rum changed to where there was kind of a flattening in the middle. But that's always going to be dealer's choice, because if you think it's too hot and you're not enjoying it, then it's not working for you. Put some water in there, because really this is where your $110 is happening right now. The way that this thing is just going on and on and on and developing and changing. I mean, this is going to take me 30 minutes, because you should not be taking another sip until this one is complete. So if you have the means, if it's in your budget, pick up one of these. It's awesome. But if you just want to get started on some Richard Seal goodies, we've got the Real McCoy 12-year for $40, which is an absolute steal, and it'll give you an introduction into what some real rums taste like. All right, back to work for me. Thanks for watching. Cheers.